Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a virtual machine or EC2 AWS. Okay, so as you know, AWS is a cloud computing platform provided by Amazon where you can rent servers, storage, databases, and many other services instead of buying your own hardware. So, for example, if you want to host a website or run an application or create a virtual machine, AWS lets you do all of that online from anywhere in the world with just a few clicks. This is not sponsored, by the way. But, anyways, some of the most popular AWS services are EC2 for virtual machines, S3 for storage, there's RDS for databases, Lambda, serverless applications, and many more. So when you create a new AWS account, that's a free tier AWS account, it gives you like a free access for up to 6 months. Okay, and yeah, for that you'll have to have like a valid email address, phone number for verification, PAN card or voter card ID or such details for verification, some personal information, and yeah, you'll also have to like pay like a 15,000 auto pay that will get you can cancel that anytime, right? With using credit card or UPI. That's about it. So once you create a free account, I'll show you how to launch an instance, EC2 instance on AWS. Thank you. Basically, EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, and it's a virtual machine that runs in AWS Cloud. It is used for hosting applications, running scripts, or setting and development environments, or any kind of user case you may think of. All right, so that's basically a computer in a cloud. Okay, fine. So let's start with making an EC2 instance. So first head to EC2 from your AWS account. Click on EC2 from the dashboard, and here you will see an option for instances. Click on instances. So if I go to the list of my instances, you can see that I don't see any currently running instances right now. So for building an instance, we can click on launch instance and we can name our instance anything. Like for suppose, let's name it my web server, my web server. And then you can set up additional configuration for your EC2 instance. Now, first of all, it will ask you to select any of these. So there is AWS Linux. There is, which is kind of lightweight, but I would recommend you to use Ubuntu because that's most worldwide used. You can also use Windows by Microsoft, and I think other OS would not come under the free tier, so you can skip that. You also there's other options like there's Debian, etc. But let's just go with Ubuntu. If you have to use Mac OS, you will have to upgrade to the premium version because it doesn't come under the free tier. Now for the instance type, let's go with the one that is T3 small. There are also other options that you can get, like if you want a customized configured system, You can select it from here yourself. I'll just keep the default one right now, which is T3 micro. But if you're working on some LLMs or some machine learning models, you can select these images which are equipped with NVIDIA drivers, because that would be more beneficial for your machine learning training process. All right, for this I have selected the standard Ubuntu one, which is, yeah, let's go with T3 micro. Now coming to the key name pair. So we don't have any current key pair. So let's create a new one. Enter the key pair, for example, key instance, then click on PEM. Okay. So key pair is basically used to connect to the instance through SSH if you're connecting it through SSH using terminal, or even if you're connecting it using VS Code extensions like Remote Explorer. These keys will be used there, right? So let's go with the PEM format for the key file, and yeah, click on create key pair. Now this will get downloaded, as you can see. Next is allow HTTPS traffic from the internet and HTTP traffic. Let's go with the default storage configuration, and then click on launch instance. We are launching only one instance right now. So launch instance. Yes, now the instance has been successfully launched. So let's go back to instances. Here you can see my new instance named my web server has been launched. Now click on this, and now we can see how to get it connected, right, to our own web. So click on connect. Now here the username default is Ubuntu. All right. And connect using a public IP, right? Click on connect. Yeah. And now it is connected. You can give whatever kind of commands you want here.